Hello students. Till here we saw that Oliver Twist was sleeping on the bed and the doctor with the two ladies they were went to the next room to discuss about the Oliver Twist. Now we will see the continuation part with the words. Whispers. Whispers means speak very softly. She whispered to me that she was hungry. Guilty. Guilty means responsible for a specified wrongdoing. The culprit says he is not guilty of robbing the purse. Enquire. Enquire means ask for information from someone. The police inquired about his illegal wealth. Believe. Believe means accept that something is true. Believe in yourself. Robbery. Robbery means taking something that does not belong to you. The bank robbery was recorded on video. Robber. Robber means someone who steals. The robber grabbed the mobile phone away from the woman. All three of them discussed the matter in whispers. So here the Dr. Losburn with the two ladies, Mrs. Marley and Rose, were sitting on the sofa and discussing about the Oliver Twist in whispers. So whispers is nothing but speak very slowly or silently. We should listen to what he has to say. If he is innocent, then we can help him. If he is guilty, he should be handed over to the police. So, what does Dr. Losburn say? Dr. Losburn said that once the Oliver Twist wakes up, let him say his side of the story. Later we come to the conclusion whether he has handed over to the police or not. Yes, I agree, but I am certain that he is blameless. Now here Mrs. Marley goes on to tell that whatever Dr. Losburn said, I will also agree those words, and just we will watch till Oliver Twist wakes up. Later we will come to the conclusion. But still I hope he is blameless, means he is not guilty. In the evening, when Oliver woke up, he was tired, but he was also keen to tell his story. So, in the time evening, when Oliver wakes up, he was very tired, but on the other hand, he was ready to tell his side of the story. So what's the story? We will see here. The thieves wanted me to do all kinds of wrong things. They wanted me to rob your house, and then they left me wounded here. The Oliver Twist began to tell his story. He told that the thieves wanted him to do all wrong things and they wanted me to rob your house. But there they stopped by the servants. So they ran away, but he was a small kid, so he was not able to run away. For that sake, they left him here itself. The ladies were moved by the story of Oliver's unhappy life. Hearing the story, what Oliver Twist told, the ladies were very much satisfied and they were very much sad about his unhappy life. We must not let the police take him away. Rose goes on to tell that the police does not take him to the prison after listening his words. I would not harm one hair of his head. We must prepare the servants for when the police arrive. I would not harm one hair of his head. It means the Mrs. Marley goes on to tell whatever may be the case, I will see the police don't take Oliver Twist to the prison. In the next scene, we see the police arrived at house. By that time, Mrs. Marley called the servants and she told in front of the servants all the story, and she said what they have to tell answers in front of the police about Oliver Twist. Soon the police arrived to inquire about the robbery. So now you can see the police are inquiring the servants. The robbers were two evil looking men. So the servants go on to tell the robbers are two men, they look like evil. There is no connection between Oliver Twist and the robbery. I hope you will find those men and punish them. And they go on to tell, the servants go on to tell, you should catch hold those thieves and you should punish them. Little Oliver wounded himself earlier while playing. So, there is no connection between robbery and Oliver Twist, and he was wounded while he was playing in the garden. The police believed the servants and left Oliver in peace. Mrs. Marley and Rose took wonderful care of Oliver. Hearing the story by the servants, the police satisfied and they left behind Oliver. We can visualize in this picture both the women, that Mrs. Marley and Rose, they were taking a good care of Oliver Twist. So, in the support, we can read the last line. Have another bite of the pie, dear. Every morning, Oliver went to an old gentleman who taught him how to read and write. Here, later, Mrs. Marley sees that she sent to the Oliver Twist with the one gentleman. He taught the Oliver how to read and write. Today we will read from page 14 onwards. So here you can see the gentleman goes on to tell that he said to the Oliver Twist. So we shall read today page number 14 onwards. And each night Oliver slept peacefully in a clean bed in his own room. So you can see here Oliver Twist is sleeping in his own bed in the house with peacefully and very calm without any disturbances. This is how 3 months passed by. They were months of perfect happiness for Oliver Twist. Like this, Oliver's 3 months passed. So, this is the 3 months, his very happiest months. Here we come to the end of the story. Oliver finds a home. Finally, Oliver finds a home. That is a house of Mrs. Marley. Thank you.